Oh, it's frosty out. I've always wondered. Oh, sorry about that sound. Like how do you get frost, which is frozen water? It's like snow almost. You could almost make a snowball. How do you get frozen water when the air temperature is not below 32 Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius? We don't use the metric really. Like on the TV news, etc. Weather forecast, they don't give the weather forecast in Celsius. It's always just in Fahrenheit. Now I'm getting off on a different tangent. I'm scraping the window. Most normal people have an ice scraper, but I've got about 40,000 of them. All right, slight exaggeration, but you know me, they're all lost somewhere. I usually find them like during the months of like June, July, and August when you don't really need them. Yeah, so the frost usually starts around this time of year. Generally around the end of towards the end of October, maybe the first week of November. Boy, why am I speaking so slowly? Ooh, I didn't clean out the other one. I got some scoops yesterday. You. At the curbside, I didn't have to go into somebody's nasty house for a pittance. All right, we're done with that for now. I gotta look at the brakes on this. I think the rear brake is grinding. Good old Volvo 960. And for some reason, the Volvo always seems like a car for the winter. When the frost is thicker on the Volvo. See that? Isn't that weird? Why is the... You could definitely make an ice ball out of this. It's actually substantial. Always seems like the frost builds up on this thing. It's a car. I mean, the frost doesn't know any difference. But no BS. You see that here. This is every day that it gets to these temperatures. The Volvo gets more frost. Like, look at even the side window. It's got like that Jack Frost style, shower glass. Oh, it's like that. Oh, and the mirror is not even frosted, it's iced. All right, our Canadian friends would be familiar with this. Does that happen to you? You have like a Volvo, and then you got some American cars, and the Volvo seems to attract all the frost. This is bizarre. I've always wondered. Now I'm boring everybody. See, this is a reality video. There's no BS. Whatever. It's bizarre. Wow, look at all that. You. Not so much here. Couldn't be the tree because it's not really under the tree. See? The tree is like over there, like 5-10 feet. Huh. Go figure. Alright. I'm about to start the day. Maybe I'll make a repair video of that. 1997 Volvo 960. And I was at the junkyard yesterday and they closed it down. So they are not open today. They closed it down because if you go on the news and look at Joliet junkyard on fire November 1st, that junkyard had a huge fire. I guess a claw crane, one of those Fuchs or whatever. I think it's like a Swedish build claw crane. Grabbed onto some scrap in the scrap pile, and wouldn't you know it, some little mischievous devil put a propane bottle in there, and kaboom! And then next thing you know, there's a 5-alarm fire in the scrap pile. Not funny. Because that means loss of income for both yards will be closed. I got a text message from the yard. Both yards, both in Joliet and the other one, like it's 40 miles away in Chicago, will be closed. So that sounds like they're going to have a company review and meeting with the employees at the minimum. How unsafe when you think about it. That's one thing I do not ever bring to a scrapyard is a propane bottle. Do not bring a propane bottle to the scrapyard. You should get, if you throw a propane bottle into the scrap pile, you should get a lifetime ban from that scrapyard. Because you are a hazard to not only me as a customer, but the entire operation. Oh yeah, that Earl don't look that great. Just checking fluids. This looks like it might be a little low. Gotta cool it with the water. I'm looking for a bottle of water. There must be one in here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, it's just tap water that's in here. You're not really supposed to use tap water in your radiator. Our tap water has little impurities floating around in it. I don't know if the camera can see that, but little suspended particles. Got well over 500,000 miles on the clock, so what I'm doing here hasn't hurt this vehicle one iota. No, you can't fill the entire radiator with water, though. Not this time of year. Well, you can probably get away with it for about a week. We're not going to have any hard freeze for the next 10 days. So it's going to be kind of cold. Well, like I'm saying,